Hello, my name is Beth. I am an arts producer, a stage manager, and an artist working across theatre, cabaret, and live events. And I'm like, plodding along with the more that time passes, I think the more I've kind of learned to be more chill and just kind of like take things as they come. But when it was first announced, I literally just wanted to get back home ASAP, which just kind of meant leaving and not really looking back. I'm a freelancer and I have only been properly self-employed since January. So I'm not eligible for the government support. And it's just been a super weird time, like trying to figure out like what organizations can support you financially right now. That was something that I found really overwhelming a couple of months back and just found it all such a minefield. I said to myself, I was like, I'm gonna learn the drums. My dad's a drummer, and I was like, I'm gonna start a punk band and blah blah blah. I've not done that. Of course I haven't. Why would I? I mean, why would I? I do want to do it, but um, I've started a online skills club with some mates to raise money for cancer research, which is not something that I thought I'd do, which has been cool. I'll plug it. It's a Sunflower Skills Club. It's an online quarantine community and skills share. Um, it's really great, and we're kind of like trying to get as many people involved as possible. It has been 2 months and potentially more, and I just think like I'm so done. I'm so done with productivity and asking myself if I've utilized it because I haven't, and it's just always going to be that imbalance. We could have done more, like, but we also could have done less. Even getting out of bed in the morning, making a coffee, you could have done less. Um, and that's it, changing those measures. And I would say um, those are my thoughts. Lockdown is so weird. Like, there are some days where I'm like, you know what? The world stopped and that's lush. Like, how amazing is like the fact that everything's just stopped, really. Like, that just never happens. Um, and I think like I've caught up on my sleep. Like I'm feeling relatively like physically good. I feel recharged. But yeah, of course, I want it to end. I'm a big like person that loves like contact and friends and really vibe off being in social environments and like have found it difficult to not be in those situations. So yes, please, I would like the lockdown to end. Thank you. I think like the unknown. I think that's literally what really is a scary thing. It's like the idea of like when we don't have an end date, and also like we don't know what normal is, and just what the climate's going to be. Um, so I would say returning to normality is quite a an anxious question, and I actually don't think it's that good to think about it that much and even prepare for it because I think it's just really easy to psych yourself out. I think it's really hard to measure productivity right now, more so than ever, because it's just so abnormal. And I think like it's so easy to feel so bad about achieving less when in reality, like, I think it just takes a lot to even feel remotely positive about everything sometimes. And I just think like in terms of productivity, like my measures just changed. Like I don't try and like compare myself to anything, and don't like my usual standards of like what is being productive. It's just kind of gone out the window. So in that sense, I think like it's just about like shifting your mindset and being kind of strict with yourself and not being angry or upset about what you have and haven't done.